And welcome back, valued viewers. Here we are again. What are we doing? Avian Attorney. That's what we're doing. This is Sparrowson. He's going to give us some insight into the newest case, which is going to be presented to Jayjay Falcon. So he's saying, I knew Falcon wouldn't feel like turning up at the office on Friday. I know the feeling, very much so. But now it's midday on Monday, and there's still no sign of him. This is becoming a little concerning. What should we do? Should we wait around, or should we go and let's go look at him, look for him? There's no point waiting around. I'd probably go find him. His home would be a good place to start, but the bird brain never gave me his address. You don't know where Jayjay Falcon lives? Okay, I'll just have to find him the hard way. Isn't he your boss? Right. So, we've got... surely he's at his offices. No? Perhaps. No. No. Okay. Let us go to la conciergerie and see what we can find. Excusez-moi, monsieur. I'm looking for my friend. Do I look like I lost and found to you, Buzz off Bird Brain? Classic. From Quark over there. Sparrowson. Alright then. Alright then. So it's not at the Palais de Justice, and he's not in his office. He must be at the Chateau. Why would he be back at the Chateau Crinerie? Je ne sais pas. Excusez-moi, Mademoiselle Doute. It's Giraffe, housemaid, down here. Oh, there you are. It's Sparrowson, right? That's right. I heard about the case you were involved in. Well, yeah, you were there. What are you talking about? I never would have thought that the Baron was a murderer. He always treated me with the utmost respect. You stole his cutlery. But then I suppose it makes sense that the most ruthless killers are the ones who can put up the best facade. That doesn't make sense at all. Yeah, I suppose so, if you wish. Say, how's your friend doing? He seemed a little down last night. Oh, you've seen him? Yes. He was brooding in the corner of Le Canard Joueur, the happy duck, mumbling and drinking. It was a little depressing, to be perfectly honest. All right. Le Canard Joueur. That's the dingy student bar on Rue Jeune. That's Young Street. It's not dingy, just a little rustic. Yeah, that's what they all say. In any case, that's an enormous help. Merci, mademoiselle. Anytime, Sparrowson. All right, mate. Right, let's go find... well, we need to find the thing, don't we? Where's this bar? Palais de... Oh, there it is. Le Canard Joueur. Yeah, there we go. What have we got here? What is that? Is that a puffin? Is that a puffin? Or is that a dodo? That's a dodo. Sparrowson steps through the doors. Oh my god, it's like an episode of Hello Hello. Sparrowson steps through the doors of Le Canard Joyeux, the dingiest student tavern in all of Paris. His nostrils filled with the pungent aroma of sour wine and bitter tobacco. Well, ruffle my feathers, says Quenelle. What? Okay, what was going on? Oh yeah, well, we'll ruffle my feathers. If it isn't little Sparrowson, I haven't seen you in years. How you doing, hun? You've been some action here. I'm feeling pretty good, Madame Quenelle. Thanks for asking. I'm actually here to find a friend. He's a big guy named Jayjay Falcon. Falcon? Yeah, that sorry lump has been here all weekend. He's just been moaning and muttering to himself all weekend, frankly. He's bringing the whole atmosphere down. I'll take care of him, thanks, Madame Quenelle. No problem, hun. He's probably still in the corner of the drinking room upstairs. Alrighty. So we're in the... why are we searching for our own boss? This is very strange indeed. Shall we... what should we do? We could go straight to the drinking room. Why do that when we can mess around with stuff first? No, we didn't. Yeah, okay, that didn't go well. Let's go to the card room. Oh, Rufus, what is this? What is this? Is that a beaver? Here to play some Jacques Noir, are you, monsieur? Blackjack? Ah, of course it is. Not right now. I'm looking for my friend Jayjay Falcon. The big drunk fellow? I think I spotted him downstairs. Yeah, we were just walking around. Ah, thank you. I didn't know what the other animal was. To the drinking room. This music. What's going on? No siren. Mon Dieu. I almost stepped on the big fellow. Falcon, what are you doing on the floor? Hey, Falcon, wake up. What's with our boss? He's like, he's annihilated drunk. Wow, the bird's completely out cold. He must have drunk this place dry. Let's see. How'd you wake up a drunk person? You wait, really. Let's start with yelling. Good morning, Falcon. Nope. Turn the music down because it was doing my head in, that French accordion stuff. What should we do? Let's pour a drink on his head. What have we done? Guess it's time for a rude awakenings to Sparrowson wakey wakey. Oh, it worked. He's not looking too cheerful. Good job. You with us, Falcon? Yeah. Feelings over? No, not really. We should probably head back to the Avery office so we can get some work done. Don't understand this, President. Oh, what's up? Huh? I thought I did everything right. I followed all the procedures. I found all the evidence, presented the case beautifully. And yet, a guilty feline walks free while an innocent man sits in custody. Indeed. Or in jail, rather than custody. What went wrong? Where's the justice? Où est la justice? I don't know. I don't know, buddy. Sometimes the system just doesn't work, I guess. It should work. Yeah, probably should, but it doesn't. It just doesn't. Get over it. All right, sorry, Falcon. Don't have the answers, but what I do have is freshly baked croissants from Pierre's Boulangerie. I love croissants from France. There's a really nice place for croissants in Rouen. They're gigantic, the size of your head, croissant. And yep, they're waiting for you back at the Avery. Oh, I love croissants. I'm sitting here moping about justice, and you offer me croissants. Exactly, brilliant. Well, it's not just croissants. You got some pain au chocolat as well. Brilliant, pain au chocolat. I could go for some pain au chocolat. Brilliant, fantastic. Let's get it going. Brilliant. We'll have some pain au chocolat. We'll have some pain au raisin. We'll have some croissants. All right, croissants. Yeah, they are. I told you, Pierre's Boulangerie en Rue Verte is something else. Oh, that reminds me. The baker told me something interesting. Do you know what they call pain au chocolat in America? What would they call it? I'm not in America, as you know. Pain au chocolat in America. Chocolate bread. Really? They don't call it pain au chocolat? Pronunciation difficulties. American is a whole nother language. So what do they call them? Oh, I see. Is this a reference to that film? What's the name of that film? Don't know. Chocolate croissants. Do they? But they're not croissant shaped. It's souris. Chocolate croissants. What are they called? Profiteroles. Chocolate balls. I think they're so profiteroles. But rather than custard, they fill them with ice cream and smother them in a melted chocolate. Oh, they sound good. Simply outstanding. Is this the Avery Attorney? Shut up, little mouse. Can I speak to someone, please? Well, what are they called? Crepes. What? Shut up down there. Did you see something? Sparrowson down here, says Mr. Mouse. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you, little one? Oh gosh, where to start? Let's start with your name, perhaps. Mousy. Really? Why? How would that work? Everybody would be called the name of the animal they are. That makes no sense. What can we do for you, Monsieur Mousy? I have this friend. Fallen under some legal turbulence. You mean he's been arrested? Yes, I suppose so. They're saying he's a murderer. Oh, blimey. We're getting there again. But he didn't do it. He didn't do it. It was you. It was the scullery maid. That's quite a problem. I know. But I forgot to mention, he's the Prince of Spain. Okay. That's escalated quickly. And you didn't think that was worth mentioning from the start. I forgot. Okay. I must ask, Mousy, why did you come to us? I would have thought that the Spanish royal family would hire legal counsel with a little more cash, property in Spain. Not terribleness. Exactly so. Expertise. Oh, the prince's great faith in your lawyering skills based on nothing. Monsieur Falcon, he said your reputation as a lawyer was renowned. Really? When said that? Why? This is a great opportunity, Falcon. Surely you wouldn't deny a request from the Prince of Spain. If we're rubbish lawyers, which we seem to be, then we're obviously being set up. by the Prince of Spain, who knows we're rubbish lawyers and is just trying to butter us up. And we would say to the Prince of Spain, I'm sorry, your money butters, no parsnips round here. But we're going to have a little look. Great opportunity. Surely wouldn't deny. I would deny. Of course not. We'll take case. Meh. Meh. Yeah, meh. Just kidding. No, meh. Meh. Look, folk, what? I'm not upset. I'm just thinking we're going to be set up. I know you're still upset about damn Catalin's trial, but more moping. I wasn't moping. Isn't going to help. The best thing you could do right now would be to occupy yourself some meaningful. They're going to keep going on until we actually choose the case, really, isn't it? This case will scratch that itch perfectly, says Sparrowson, in a sort of forceful, making us choose something way. I'm not going to hear it. Grab your things, we're doing the case. No, we're just going to do it anyway. Well, there. That's what free will gets you. All right. No need to bird handle me. This is Sparrowson. No more dilly-dallying, shilly-shallying, lollygagging. Let's go. Good luck to you, messieurs. Yeah. Well, you know my feelings already. You aren't going with us, Mousy? I have other matters to do. I bet you do. Yes, indeed. Prince Juan is being held in the conciergerie. Wow, everyone's there. I'm sure he will fill in the details. I'm sure he will. All right, let's make a move then. No mention of payments. No mention of costings, hourly rates. Nothing. Just we'll go and do some stuff and hope someone pays us at some stage. All right, let's get on our way to the conciergerie. And it is, 20 past 1. Falcon, there's Quark. Good day, monsieur. Oh, it's you again. Yes, it is. Nice work on Lady Kitten's trial. Baron Rogil is pacing around the cell right now, ranting about wringing your neck. I mean, isn't that her father? Didn't she put her father in jail? Is that her father? Yeah. Yeah. Well, there you go. I'm not surprised. He's super mad. But hey, a criminal's a criminal, right? If the lion didn't want a death sentence, he probably shouldn't have killed a guy. Oh, he got a death sentence. He didn't kill her. It was his daughter, and daughter set him up. Well, what can you do? Oh, you're not here to defend him, are you? Because that'd be hilarious. See, he knows how rubbish we are. We're actually here to see Prince Juan Garrido, heir to the throne of Spain. Wow, this would be a serious diplomatic incident if you have arrested the Prince of Spain and put them in a prison and stuff, and he was heir to the throne of Spain. And where is this? Paris? Ooh, this is serious. This is serious, bad seriousness. I could expect military action. The mouthy fox, huh? That guy's driving me nuts with his signore and his flamboyant attitude. Yeah, you wait till the fleet turn up. I say the sooner he hangs the bit, you're going to hang the guy. Well, Paris is not far from Spain. That's what I say. Well, come on then. While we're young, well, are you? Okay. Well, you're still alive because the Spanish are going to come and have words. What do we got here? The Prince of Spain, I assume. He's like a fox dude. And he's got a book. Oh, look at this action. He's got a weird voice. Indeed, I am Juan Garrido, heir to the throne of España, and you must be the legendary lawyer. Legendary? I don't know why we're legendary. Senor Jayjay Falcon. Yes, indeed. I wouldn't say legendary, nor would I. No one should. Not even notable, says the honest Sparrowson. Such humility, such accuracy. I would expect nothing less from renowned individuals. So why are you trying to butter our parsnips, my good friend? But let us get down to business. I trust that my compañero, gone in Spanish mode, compañero, Mousy explained the situation. Not really. Told us you've been accused of murder, but we need some further details before we can start our investigation, which is not going to go well. That's for sure. Well, of course. What is it you wanted to know? Actually, hold on. Let me have a look. Nothing in the book. 59 francs. Okay. We got paid from someone. We got... Oh, look. Yeah. So this is Kathleen Demieux. She was the one who was murdering the person. This is Baron Roglu. Are they not? Is that not his? Oh, no, that's his her father. So who's this guy? He's just a random. He's the businessman. Oh yeah, I'm with you. Okay, cool. My apologies. My apologies indeed. Yeah. See, that is why we're so bad. We're so bad at lawyering. We can't even remember who's who. We got this cat is the father of this cat. The frog is dead. Sparrowson we know, Falcon we know, Quark we know. We've got some. Why are they in here? We just gave them. Or see, they're going to come up later in the story. I'll be bound. Right. So back to the story. What is it? Wanted to know. Tell us about the murder. That sounds like a good start. To be honest, Prince Juan, I'm a little confused as to how a member of royalty can get in so much trouble. Do you know what this would cause? It would cause such an issue. This is what, 1800s? And this is France. Spain's a huge power, military power. France is a military power. Whew, you arrested the prince. Whew, you're going to hang him. Whew, whew, that's going to go horribly wrong. Could you walk us through your activities on the day of the murder? Of course, let me see where to begin. It was the cold and misty morning on the 6th of January. Oh, okay. I'd heard that King Louis Philippe was unveiling a new painting at the Palais de Louvre, and I wished to meet the man himself. If he's the king and you're the prince, I think you can just make a sort of send one of your courtiers and arrange a meeting. So after a brief stroll and picnic, I entered the palace. I don't think that's how it works, but okay, I'm down with it. I found the royal entourage in the Louvre Grande Galerie. There's some words going on today. When I saw an opportunity, I presented a humble gift to the king. So you, as a prince of Spain, just randomly walked in on the king in the Louvre, and no, okay. I'm finding it difficult to believe all this stuff. So you gave him a rose, an international symbol of passion and virtue, you say. How romantic, and also why? But before the king could take it, a rather rude person snatched it from my fingers. It was a royal guard, a dog by the name of Major Howl. He sounds serious. Ouch, cried out Major Howl. I pricked myself upon the thorns of this dastardly flower. Well, I thought he was a serious military person, but now I'm not so impressed. And then the Major slumped to the floor. Face turned blue, mouth frothed, and he died. I see. See, you gave him a poison flower, did you? He died straight away after being pricked. Straight away, senor. It's obvious that the pricked finger was the cause of death, but I don't know of any poison that acts so fast. Nor do I. He went blue, you say. Anoxia. Lack of oxygen. Blue. Why? Do we have any... No, we haven't got a flower. Digitalis. Laburnum. Hemlock. Cyanide. Flowers. Oh, interesting so far. Nor do I, Senor Falcon. But clearly the police felt the poison upon the rose's thorns were the only logical explanation. So far so good. And with so many witnesses, even the king himself, what can I say to defend myself? So where did this rose come from? I acquired it from a beautiful Parisian flower seller at La Halle Market, a girl by the name of Catherine Marie Cygne. Oh, she's a swan. But surely you're not suggesting that the flower girl applied the poison herself, Senor Falcon. Well, I'm not making any accusations yet. I'm just planning to explore every line of inquiry, says Falcon. Poisoned rose has been added. See, I want to be able to look at it. Major Howe took a rose, this, from Prince Juan. Thorns of the rose are supposedly coated in poison. So it's probably this, because this is too obvious, so it's probably not poison on thorns. Maybe he's allergic to flowers, this Howl person. Allergy. Pollen allergy. Blocked airway. Anoxia turns blue. The spike of the thorns is irrelevant, really. Don't know. Let's look further. Did you want to ask something else? Yes, indeed we do. Pourquoi vous êtes ici en Paris? Why did you go to Paris? I was on a diplomatic mission. Oh, really? I do not know whether you are familiar with current events, but you may have heard my country is in a state of turmoil. What date are we again? 1890 or something. Contenders for the Spanish throne are slandering, plotting, backstabbing. It's chaos and the people are suffering. So I thought, if I can befriend for some French royalty, perhaps even the king himself, maybe I can strengthen my family's name. Okay. So you've got pretenders to the throne of Spain. How would an alliance with the French king help? I don't know. Do not know. But you probably do. With the Guerrido dynasty restored, I would have a chance of bringing peace to my beautiful nation. God, that's super vague, man. That's really super vague. That's not really a plan. That's just some words. Sparrowson, don't be rude. Oh, he was logical though. No, he's right. I've failed terribly. Don't fret, Prince One. We'll do everything in our power to clear your name. Maybe once the dust is settled, you will have another opportunity to speak with King Louis Philippe and complete your mission. Thank you, Jayjay Falcon. I'm sure you would do your best. Oh, this would be such an international incident. Would be crazy. I'm not even sure they would arrest him for this, to be honest. Would you arrest the Prince of Spain in 1890? Or 1890? Would you ever arrest him for the alleged murder of a courtier, considering the military implications of this? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Depends on the politics. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? Says Prince One. What were you reading? Oh, we're doing some chit-chat, are we? What were you reading before we so rudely interrupted? Oh, this book, Spanish classic, Don Quixote of La Mancha. Do you know it? No. Well, yes, I do. I read it. Strange story, tilting at windmills, whether I'm supposed to be laughing or crying over the hero's misadventures. Indeed. It's easy to read the book as a comedy. When I look around, I can't help but see all the people who think themselves as knights. I've no idea what you two are prattling on about. Not a book lover, Senor Sparrowson. I dabble. It's just most of my reading material tends to be on the lighter side. Nice and pulpy. I see. Well, how about this, Sparrowson? I will lend you this book. Maybe you'll have a chance to read it and then you'll be able to join in our conversations. Why don't you keep the book? Because you're trapped in a prison. Thank you. I'll keep it in my bathroom for toilet reading material. Rude. Rude. That's what that is. El Ignis Ingenioso. Something. Ingenioso. Jesus Christ. Don Quixote, Jesus Christ, man, has been added to your evidence folder. Let's have a look at the book. Why have we got a book? Page 44 seems to be missing. Page 44 is missing. Missing? Given to someone? Written on? Dunno. Really hard to read. What is that? Ingenioso Hidalgo Don Quixote de la Mancha. Jesus. Was there anything else you wanted to know? No. I think that's everything. Thanks. What's playing Big Bird? It's not Sesame Street. Well, we have 2 lines of inquiry. We should head to the scene of the crime, the Palais de Louvre, and see if we can find any clues or witnesses. And we should interview the flower girl in La Halle Market to see if she has anything to say about this alleged poisonous rose. The task spread over for 6 days. Sounds too easy. Let's not get complacent. Good luck, senors. Yes, I don't believe half of this. I'm going to go, I don't believe a quarter of it. Right, wait a minute, Falcon. What is it? Considering what happened last time, there were so many plot problems. So I'm not expecting things to work out, make sense. Did something seem off about the Prince One? Yeah, loads of things. He seemed off. Who did? You picked up, it's like the fox was hiding something. Sounds like we're on the same page, page 44. Well, look, if this is bothering you, we could always ask around. Maybe someone in the city knows Juan's dirty secret if he actually has anything to hide. Yeah. You like, Greffe. Oh, that's what it says. What's Greffe when it's at home? Let's dig up the dirt. We've still got a trial to prepare for. We prepare trials. We've got literally no idea what we're talking about. Priorities, Sparrowson. Priorities, he says, as if that's the key to everything. What do we got? We can go to... should we talk to the flower girl? Why have we've got different clocks here? This one says 22 minutes past 1. That says the same. That says the same. So the clock hands don't mean a thing. They just mean time it takes to get there, I think. Or a whole day. Yeah, that means a whole day. Well, why does it take a day to move around? Okay, let's not worry about that. Shall we go to Le Halle? Let's talk to the girl. Let's see what Cygne is. So she's a swan, yes? The pair arrive at Le Halle Market. Vendors and buskers, performers and thieves, bourgeois and peasants, all bustle from place to place. Prince One said he met a flower girl here, Cygne. I think he said her name was. There's a swan with flowers over there. Do you think that's her? Yes, I do. It's possible that she knows the murderer, or even that she is the murderer herself. It seems unlikely, though, doesn't it, Falcon? That she randomly puts poison on flowers. But you never know. We should probably act with tact and finesse. Oh, excuse me, mademoiselle Flair lady, we'd like a word. Tact, Sparrowson, tact. We've been over this. Okay, so who's this? She's this one. Good day, monsieur. Are you interested in purchasing a flower? What have we got here? Quartet tabletière. Number 217. Conquers. Oh, what's that on stage? Something on stage. Oh, what an interesting place. We got milliners. We've got whatever that is, and we've got a swan girl. Yes. I wish to purchase a rose from Milady. Out of roses. Sold my last one a week ago. Right. Flower seller. No roses. Perhaps you'll be satisfied with the chrysanthemum instead. This is a beautiful lady from a beautiful flower from a beautiful lady. Please don't mind Sparrowson. He fell out of his nest as a baby. He said dumb things ever since. What? I thought that was quite good. Oh well. Hey. Let me introduce myself. He thinks he's the bee's knees, this guy. I'm Jayjay Falcon, rubbish attorney. Are you Mademoiselle Cygne? I mean, she's a swan. Come on. That's right. Catherine Marie Cygne. I suppose you're here to ask about the royal assassination attempt. Wow. How did you know? I'm no fool, monsieur. I know that a rose I sold was used as a murder weapon. To be honest, I'm surprised it's taken so long for someone to directly question me. The Parisian police seem to have a habit of missing obvious leads, so if do you mind if we ask you a couple of questions? Yes, indeed. Our business is slow. That's because you've only got one flower a week. Please ask away. Who bought your last rose? Where'd you get your flowers from? That's all. Let's not do that one then. Who bought your last rose? Mademoiselle, you mentioned that you sold your last rose a week ago. Why have you only got one flower? Who'd you sell it to? The person who bought the rose? Didn't catch his name, but he was a charming red fox. Sounds like our Juan. I met him around a week ago on the 6th. We talked for a little while about the usual things, you know, like everyone seems to be in debt these days. Then he bought a rose and left. So the Prince of Spain is in debt, is he? Again, unlikely. I hear that the fox is on trial, but to be honest with you, I don't think he's guilty. Oh, why is that? Well, actually, never mind. It's just a gut feeling. Oh, suspicion. Pressure. Put the pressure on. Mademoiselle, it just so happens that we're defending this particular fox in the Cour d'Assises, the Court of Assizes. If you have something to say that could prove his innocence, now would be the time to let us know. I'm sorry, messieurs, I can't. Well, you're not helpful, are you? Wait, Mademoiselle Cygne, wait up. Damn. Nice display of tact and finesse, you scared her off. What? We just asked her, you know, the guy's going to get dead if we don't help out, even though he's dodgy. Polantru, Quartet, Vend, sell all this. I don't know. The Swan obviously knows something crucial about the case. We need to get to the bottom of it, whatever it is. Agreed, but I don't think she'll be in the mood to tell us anything else. I know. Why don't we try acting with a little more tact and finesse next time? Shut your face. Yeah, that's what I said. Shut your face, Sparrowson. Right, so that was a whole day just doing that for some apparent reason. So we've been there. And we want to go to the Palais du Louvre, which you should know is closed on Tuesdays, which I found to my misfortune once. Let's have a little look. Falcon and Sparrowson make their way to the Palais de Carrousel, the courtyard just north of the Louvre's Grande Galerie. Well, there's some words. That's the Arc de Triomphe over there, right? I swear it's smaller than how I remember it. It's not as huge, that thing. And a little note, you can go inside it and go up to the top, and there's a great view. And really interesting, well worth going up there, having a little look around. But obviously now it's not in this lovely location. It's in the middle of a big road. It is. And the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier is down on the floor as well, up on there. And there's a flame, obviously the eternal flame. The Arc de Triomphe, oh yeah, we know that bit. That's the Arc de Triomphe de Carrousel du Doufus. Oh, the big Arc de Triomphe is on the road. Oh yeah, ignore what I just said. What I just said relates to this one, not the other one. No way. Why are there two? Because when a man like Napoleon invades half of Europe, he gets to build as many triumphal arches as he damn well pleases. Yeah, well, the British stopped him. Well, I never expected to see you here, JJ, says Mr. Cockerel. Cocorico. Cocorico. That arrogant voice. Good day, Severin. Let's be civil, JJ. Why don't you introduce me to your new assistant? Fine, fine, Severin. This is Sparrowson, my assistant, the Cockney Chancellor there he is. Sparrowson, this is Severin Cocorico, the most pompous prosecutor in Paris. It's a good assonance. Pompous prosecutor of Paris. Oh, are you two old school friends or something? You shut your face, Sparrowson. And more like arch rivals. Please, JJ, I think arch rival implies some sort of competition. Yeah, you're not wrong, we're idiots. As I recall, we've met in court on 5 occasions, and on 5 occasions, did you get humiliated terribly? It doesn't surprise me. I'm amazed a failing bird brain like you is still able to get clients. So are we, actually. So are we. Actually, Severin, business has never been better. I'll have you know that I'm currently being employed by the Prince of Spain, no less. This is the problem, you see. We're being employed by someone knowingly that we're idiots. It's not good. The Prince of Spain, Juan Querido. Well, this is quite an amusing coincidence. Don't tell me. Correct. I am the prosecutor for the very same case. Oh, it's not going to go well. It's not going to go well. Yeah, it's not going to go well. It is a pity that the Spanish prince will indubitably hang. But I suppose that is what he gets for hiring a bird brain to represent him. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And but see, it's still the problem of killing the Spanish royalty in France. You don't seem to worry about that at all. Don't call me bird brain. You're the only bird brain. Are we reduced to that? Yeah, not you, mate. Yeah, you, mate. No, not you. You, mate. One always speaks badly when one has nothing to say. Ah, Voltaire. That's excellent. What else did Voltaire say? I may disagree with what you say, but I will fight to the death to protect your right to say it. Something like that. Oh, he's giving you the verbal smackdown. Quick, Falcon, make a witty retort. Huh? Hey, what? Clue. What are we, 5? I don't agree with what you say. A witty saying proves nothing. None of these are good options. I'm rubber and you're glue. Someone's something to you. It's some. Yeah, let's go with the stupid rhyme. It's unfortunate. You're the same bumbling fool you've always been, Falcon. Yes. But enough talk. If you messieurs would excuse me, I have a case to prepare for. Jayjay Sparrowson, I'll see you too in court. We're in trouble. I can't stand that guy. He did seem like a bit of a cockerel, because literally what he is. But is it true what he said? You know that he trounced you in court 5 times. I can't deny it. Severin has a reputation as a ruthlessly thorough prosecutor. And we are utterly competent and don't know what we're doing. Turn up and wing it. Literally, because we've got wings. Mountains of evidence. Surprise witnesses. It's no wonder he always manages to one-up me with our raging incompetence. But this time will be different, right? Right? No, it won't. I hope so. It's not good. I know so. For you see... Oh, what we got here? I stole this annotated map of the Louvre out of Cocorico's pocket when he was busily rattling off Voltaire's quotes. I like your style. That's pretty impressive. I like that. I swear you were standing 3 meters away out. I bet if we go back, he was. You tall birds are so busy with your heads in the clouds, you don't notice us small folk running around your feet. Pinching Cocorico's pockets was like taking candy from a very tall baby. Let's take a closer look. What do we got? Route of the King. We've got the Palais de Louvre. So he goes in there, or someone goes in there, and someone goes that way. Have we got 2 people? We've got Garden de Tuileries, Quai de Tuileries, de Louvre, Pont de Seine, Port de Seine. What is that? Pont de Cabrosel, the Jardin de Tuileries. Okay, so this is all nice. We've got someone going that way and someone going that way. And that's the route of the King. What that is, we don't know. The map shows the entire Louvre area, everything from Tuileries to the Rue de Louvre, most convenient. Is there something that we should know that is around? Is that an orangery? Nice. Is there anything we should know? If there is, we don't know it. That's the problem. So, okay. So we're currently standing here in the Palace de Carousel. Okay. And those pending arrows seem to show the route taken by the king's entourage. That means that the king first went in here, this little bit, and then that little bit there. Here, through the Salle de Tibre. Salle meaning room. And then here into the Grand Gallery where the murder occurred. So he went up into here, then down into here. How does that help us? Didn't Prince Juan say he spent the morning in the Tuileries Garden? That's right. So that means Prince Juan approached the Louvre from the west side, somewhere over here. A lot of places to visit. Where should we go first? These are not rooms, but okay. Let's go to the Grand Gallery. Porcupine, careful. Here we are, the Grand Gallery, the murder room. These are really spiky. I believe I bought one of these on eBay once, and I couldn't believe how dangerous it is. It spiked me constantly. I believe the murder occurred right under the new painting. What new painting? I see hundreds. Which one is the new one? Haven't the foggiest. We will have to ask someone. Don't talk to me, don't talk to me. Okay. Eric Pork. He's a porcupine. Eric Pork. Porcupine. Okay. Excuse me, monsieur. You don't look like you know. You look like you know your Mona Lisas from your Last Suppers. And yes, I don't want any attention. Maybe he isn't talking to me. Nope, he's definitely talking to me. Keep it together, Eric. This guy's got social anxiety up the wall. Hi. Would you happen to know which painting was unveiled on the 7th of January, the one the king came to visit? Oh yeah, I can help you with that. It's the piece right behind you. And here we have a cormorant. Cormorant. I see it's a painting of the king himself. Chart, which means maps. What have we got? We've got a crown. We've got maps. We've got, I'm going to say tricorn. We've got cavalry saber. Yeah. What is occurring? What is occurring? Gloves. Okay. Medals, epaulets. All right. Painting the king. That's one noble-looking penguin. Oh, is that a penguin, not a cormorant? Okay. What do you think of it, Falcon? What do I think? I'm no art critic, but it's a masterpiece. It's a magnificent painting of our beloved king's masterpiece. But really, we must be looking at different paintings. All I see is a penguin in fancy dress. Quit your noise and jibber-jabber, Sparrowson, and show some respect. I'm getting the impression that you messieurs aren't regulars at art galleries. Hey, quit your snobbery, you spiky weasel. No, we're a right pair of Philistines. What? Oh my God, we get worse every day. Speak for yourself, Falcon. I've never even been to the Middle East. Hey, comedy gold. Then I'm guessing you're here to investigate the king's assassination attempt. That's right. We were actually hoping we could ask a couple of questions about what you saw. Well, this guy, I wasn't even in Paris when the murder took place. I didn't see anything. I was at home. But, oh, hello. I have a friend who might be able to help you out. How very convenient. He's got a little thing here. What's this? R&M Associates, the home of Renard Vulpe. Vulpe, wolf. Private investigator. He's a wolf. Thank you, but I don't normally deal with these grey area of the law types. No, please give the guy a chance. He helped me out of a bind before. I'm sure I can do the same for you. Well, I'm not making any promises. I'll keep hold of the card. We appreciate the help in any case. No trouble. R&M business card. Add to your evidence folder. What? Renard Vulpe, private investigator. Okay. Thank you for your time, monsieur. Is there anything else we can do here? Well, ideally, we would turn the whole Grand Gallery upside down in a hunt for evidence, but that's not possible. So many people around, we should probably just move to another room. We didn't even look at anything. Okay, cool. So let's have a little look at the Salle de Tibre. I don't know what Tibre is. Let me know in the comments if you know any what this thing is, the Salle de Tibre. If I understand Cocorico's notes correctly, this is the room the king and his entourage stopped in before heading to the Grand Gallery. Yes, it was. Room doesn't seem to be very popular. Okay. I don't see anybody around to interview. Right, interview. Well, since it's quiet, maybe we should take the opportunity to do a little snooping. Well, what would be the point? Surely all the interesting evidence will be in the Grand Gallery where the murder took place. Think about it, Falcon. The police would have already gone over the Grand Gallery with a fine-tooth comb, but I bet the numbskull inspector, Volerti, didn't even think to check this room for clues. There might be a murder weapon just under our beaks. Your logic is questionable. But let's have a look. Select an area. Okay. What have we got? What's that up there? A supporting column. It's holding the roof up. If the column was truthful, it wouldn't hold the roof. It would encourage the roof to get to its location on time. Yes. Thank you, Sparrowson. We've got an urn, copper urn, carrying water, cremated remains, not at the same time. Smells good. Okay. Doesn't smell good. Oh yeah. The urn smells amazing. It's almost chocolatey. Me chocolatey. Allergy, chocolate. Chocolates. Poor thing. You're hallucinating from hunger. Would you like to stop by a bakery on your way back to the office? Don't patronise me, Falcon. My nose never lies. I'm telling you, there's something in here. I can't face it now. You're touching the exhibit. That's definitely a no-no. See? Look what I found in the end. Put that down, Sparrowson. It's someone's old rubbish. No, look. It's a chocolate wrapper. Yeah. Judging by the smell, the chocolate was bitter and dark. 70, perhaps 80% cocoa. Belgian in origin. Good chocolate from Belgium. Best chocolate in Belgium from Leonidas. They're called Manon. Really nice if you get a chance, but they're expensive. The level of wrapper crumpling and the firmness of the chocolate residue indicates that this was discarded just a few days ago, says Sherlock Holmes. Yes. I am certain the chocolate contained in this wrapper was undoubtedly consumed on the 7th of January. See, I find this dubious. Mon Dieu, Sparrowson, you've deduced all that from smelling the wrapper. Imagine what I could work out if I tasted it. That won't be necessary. If you could apply this level of critical thinking to areas outside of food, you'd be the world's greatest detective. Little nod to Sherlock Holmes there. If only all evidence was edible. So, do you have any idea which shop the chocolate was purchased from? Nope. That might help us track down the person who consumed it. No, there's no possible way we could know that. I suppose we should just have to visit every confectioner in town and sample every bit of merchandise for comparison. What a chore. Interesting, because I can see Lander Hagelslack's Chocolate Emporium written on the wrapper. Can we see that? We see J.S. Fry & Sons Pure Chocolate, Bristol and London Pure Chocolate, Paris something, gold, probably gold prize, gold award, something like that. Now, these Fry & Sons, they're still going. You can get Turkish Delight, Fry's Turkish Delight. There you go. Well, you can't blame a bird for trying. Chocolate wrapper has been added. Where is it? Chocolate wrapper found in the cell. Lander Hagelslack's Chocolate Emporium. Okay. Oh, it's complicated, this one. And what have we got left? What's in here? I'm not sure what this is. Some sort of stand or podium. Maybe it's just a decorative piece. It's a Roman doorstep. Okay. Roman doors were enormous marble slabs, so the doorsteps had to be similarly large to stay in place. Don't think that's right. My uncle was a Roman historian, trust me. It's not a Roman door slab, is it? Sparrowson just makes stuff up. And he's good with chocolate, and then his knowledge of Roman stuff. I see a cabinet full of engraved plates, mostly bronze. Good. How much do you think they're worth? Don't steal things. I don't know. 300 francs a piece. How much have we got? 59. Oh, what? Are you serious? I'm in the wrong profession. I don't think archaeology works as a get-rich-quick scheme. Well, it depends what you do with it. Who said anything about archaeology? I'm going to become a museum robber. See, that's more logical. Wait for them to bring it here. Oh, well, that's one way to get rich quick. So, we've got some plates. We've got some chocolates. We've got a thing here. Ceremonial container. Beautifully crafted. What did it contain? Maybe it's an arcane wine cabinet. Tell me so you can Falcon. That's a sacred Mesopotamian artifact gifted to Emperor Hadrian for his victory at Euphrates in 123 AD. Really? Mesopotamian artifact given to Emperor Hadrian, who's a Roman emperor, for his victory at Euphrates in 123 AD. Yeah, well, that's the correct time for the Roman emperor. Mesopotamia. Okay. Wow. Okay. And Sparrowson knows this, does he? Okay, cool. Stop making stuff up. You and I both know nothing about Mesopotamia. All right. You got me. This could be a hippo chamber pot for all I know. Who knows? You're just making stuff up. I think columns have been designed to look Roman. Do they look Roman? They do. They look late Roman, Corinthian. Ionic. It's irony is when a character says something, but the reader knows it means something completely different. That's ironically wrong. That's not. Never mind. So we learned about irony. Yeah, these are. Oh, look, we can probably see them here. In the Roman period, the more simple the column means the earlier in time. So the beginning of the Roman Empire, they're very simple columns. They just go straight up and down. As they became much older, much later, they became more complex up here, more complex up here, more decoration was added. Seeing that these have got multiple flutes and curls and scrolls and there's decoration and there's footing here, I would say this much later, so the Corinthian period. That's what I would guess. But what do I know about anything? Not much. I can't see anything else. Or whatever that is. I can't see anything else going on. I think we're done. For now at least. Can't spend all day staring at Roman artifacts, I suppose, so where to go next? Well, I think that's enough. Avian Attorney. For now, I'm starting to lose the will to live with my Sparrowson. And I will see you guys for the next installment of Avian Attorney, Bird at Law.